The profit of a fishing tackle company depends on the number of fishing reels sold. So the data is given in the table here. So we've been given the reels and the profit. Okay, so the profit is a function of reels. The reels is my input, profit is my output. Reels is my independent variable, profit is my dependent variable. I want to find slope. Let's maybe draw these coordinates in first. So 20 reels, I have a negative profit, maybe somewhere around there. 40 reels, I make a positive profit, a little bit up here. So kind of, that's 400, so it's a little bit about halfway. Okay, at 70 reels, so that's 60, 70 reels, I'm at 1,000, so that's going to be 1,200, maybe somewhere around here. Okay, 100 reels is going to be 20, 25, so that's going to be just past 2,000. And 110 reels is going to be just shy of 2,400. Okay, so it should line up. There we go. I did a pretty good job. It's going to line up, it looks like. So there it is. There's my relationship. I want to calculate slope, and I'm going to do it on my table. So I'm going to show my slope on my table on the outside like this. So my change in x is 50. Let's make sure that's my change in x. My change in y, and I'm going to need my calculator here, I don't know, that's a lot of decimals, 1117.5 minus negative 395, so that gives me a change of positive $1,512.50. Okay, so there's my change in x, my change in y. I can show that between these two coordinates as well, so my slope is going to show up like that, 1512.5, and that's over 50 reels. So my slope ratio, I'm going to simplify this, 1512.50 over 50 reels works out to be $30.25 per reel. Okay, remember that's a unit rate. It's always been compared to 1. So I have my slope. I don't have the y-intercept, so I'm just gonna write this equation in point slope form. So my y equals mx plus m minus, sorry, this is not the mx plus b, this is my point slope form. So m is going to be my slope, or $30.25 per reel. This is going to be some coordinate. I'm just going to choose a nice coordinate. So 40, 210 looks pretty good. So I'm going to choose that point. So x is 40, y is 210. There's my equation. I'm done. Okay. If you really want, you can put this into y equals mx plus b form. Okay, it doesn't ask you to do this. And that would find out our y-intercept down here. But really, I can use this equation as is. I can even answer the next question. It says, how many reels need to be sold to break even? Break even means that y equals 0. My cost or my profit is equal to 0. So plugging this in, I get y equals 0. And I want to know how many reels, or x. And I can just solve this equation. Okay, so I end up with negative 210 is equal to 30.25. Divide both sides by 30.25. You can expand the brackets if you like, but I'm just going to do this. I'm going to move this up here because I don't have enough room. So negative 210 divided by 30.25 gives me, ooh, that's not a nice number. It's going to give me, let's see here, x minus 40 is equal to, ooh, that's a nasty looking number. Okay, so it's going to give me negative 6.94. So the number of reals I need to sell, I need to add 40 to both sides. Okay, so 40, add 40 to that negative 6.94, I get 33 rounds to 0.6. So basically I need to sell about 33 reals to break even. Okay, so 33 will just below break even, 34 will be above break even. I'll start making profit on 34 reals. So this is the point slope form here, and I showed you before how point slope form works, but we can see here as well, this is another explanation. The point slope form relies on the slope formula. We can move the x to the other side of the equation, so I end up with x2 minus x1 equals y2 minus y1, and I can then move that, add y1 to both sides, so I end up something that looks like this. And basically the point slope form is just saying, well, one of these points is, I'm just going to make my variable point, so I exchange this y2 with y, this x2 with x, and then I end up with my point slope form of the linear equation, okay, where the y is my generalized y variable and x is my generalized x variable. x1, y1 represents a fixed or known point on the graph.